Hi and welcome to another video. This time I'm reviewing the new ASUS GT-AX11000. So this is a Wi-Fi router for your internet. This is using the new tri-band 11ax or Wi-Fi 6 as they call it now standard. So that means that it can handle more devices connected to it and at higher speeds, and we'll go into the more details later on, and also how the firmware and setup process is. This is just a quick look at the box. Looking at the box here, you can see it's quite a big box here for the router. So it gives you all the details. So it tells you about it's being tri-band. So when it says tri, so it's 3. So on here, that means that you have one 2.4 gigahertz band and two 5 gigahertz bands. So you can connect them individually, your devices, or you can set it up here. I think normally these routers have a feature where it's called Smart Connect, where it combines all the different frequencies and all the channels into one SSID or one Wi-Fi name, and then it will automatically calculate which frequency to connect your device to and which one is the fastest. So sometimes that's the easiest. As you can see, it comes with quite a lot, as this is an expensive router and one of their high-end ones as well. So it does come with, we can go into more details later, the AI protection. So this is like IPS, and then like an extra firewall to detect anything, and then antivirus, and then also it detects if someone's trying to hack you as well. So yeah, we'll go into more details when we do a review of the firmware later on. As you can see, it's a quad-core CPU at 1.8 gigahertz. It has a game accelerator feature. So they're concentrating that, because it's Republic of Gamers, it does have something there to increase your ping rate and connection speed for games. That's including PC gaming and also Xbox and PlayStation. You also have a 2.5 gigahertz Ethernet port. You also have a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port on the back. There's one of those, so you can either connect it, if you're fast enough, for your internet, or majority will probably just use it for their LAN. So connect other devices like a NAS, a network attached storage unit, or anything like that. So also it's got OpenNAT, and that comes in handy for working with the game accelerator, where it open ports for you, and a customized key as well. So as you know, it's Republic of Gamers, so you'll see it has LED lights and everything. If we flip it over, we can see the details here that it has. So it's talking more about the accelerate your game from device to server, and again we'll go through all the more details of this here. And as you can see here, it's the Wi-Fi speed now is 802.11ax or Wi-Fi 6, this router is, and the AI security is done by Trend Micro, so they also make antivirus software, and that's lifetime as well, free. It comes with there, so automatically and regular updates security signatures, basically to external attacks and threats before they can reach your network or devices. So you can see here as well the bandwidth goes up to 160 megahertz, and the DFS channels as well it has, and it's tri-band for gaming. The more details is here, so you can have a look on the side around the details. That's the same as the front, and then we have on the side here into more detail. So you can see here it has the interfaces. It has the 2.5 gigabit WAN, a LAN port, 1 gigabit WAN port, 4 gigabit LAN ports and 2 USB 3.0 ports to plug your storage in. So you can see the layout here. It has 8 detachable antennas, and the memory is 256 megabytes flash, so storage, and 1 gigabyte of DDR3 RAM. And the operating frequencies you can see for the Wi-Fi is 2.4 gigahertz and 5, and then it also tells you the data rates here. So the maximum is 4,804 megabytes per second. Encryption, so it says there it has WPA2, but also I think in updates now you are able to connect, and they've added the brand new WPA3 encryption standard as well. And as you can see, it comes with, my particular one came with a power adapter for the USA and the UK. And it just says here it's quite heavy. As you can see, it weighs 3.78 pounds or 1700 grams, and that's what's inside the box. It's got a Mac as well for Apple computers, for Mac OS, Windows 10 support. It supports version 6 IP, and it comes with a 3-year warranty. So now we've reviewed the outer packaging of the box. I won't bore you with taking out all the packaging and everything. As usual, it comes with a power adapter and the antennas. So I've attached all 8 of them. As you can see here, you can move them, and all they do is they screw. So you can see them, they screw on here, and then you just screw it to tighten, and then they come on here. So all of them are movable, and as I said, there's 8 of them, and it is quite heavy, and a big router as well. So if you are buying this, just remember where you're going to put it. So as you can see here, it has the front LEDs. So the LEDs here has the power, 2.4 gigahertz, the 5 if you have internet, Ethernet, and if you're using the 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, and the WPS. And normally WPS are advised probably to disable for security reasons. As you can see, it's got their logo, so that's the Republic of Gamers for ASUS. So the side, you can see here, it has Wi-Fi, WPS, and the game boost buttons, so you can access and switch these things off. You can see it's well ventilated underneath, so it's got a lot of ventilation for it to cool, and around the sides. So the back here, you can see, so you can see the power button. That's where the power adapter goes in. You have USB 3.0 to USB-A type ports there for your hard drives. You've also got here for your 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, and that's your normal 1 gigabit WAN port for connecting to the internet, and then your 4 LAN ports, Ethernet ports, are all 1 gigabit as well. And then on the side here, you can see you have the reset button, so if you want to factory reset it. It does come with some sturdy rubber feet as well if you're on a hard service, so it brings it up so you've got ventilation underneath. As you can see, it is quite a big router from the size of it, and hefty. So moving on to the LED lighting, this one here you can customize, so this lights up to certain colors. You can customize within its firmware when you set it first up, and also if you log in later you can change it. And then also you got the LEDs here that light up corresponding to what's happening on the network. So you can see if your internet is out, it will turn red. As I said, all these aerials screw on, and you can adjust them to a certain direction if needed. I don't know if that has any benefit, but you've got enough aerials here for all tri-band. So that's the 2.4 gigahertz band and the 2.5 gigahertz bands. So looking at the internet router from underneath, you can see the insides here, so you can see the processor board and the heatsink that it has down there. I do believe it has a fan, but since I've used it, I can't really hear it. but it's a lot of passive cooling as well, because it's got a lot of air vents. And as I said, I normally connect around about 25 devices, and so far in testing it's not had any issues as well. So this has been a quick video on looking at the packaging and the actual router itself. In the next video we will look at the firmware and setting up. Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions then please leave them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them.